I start recording. What's the crack, lads? Warbio3 here. And this story time takes place when I was 14 years old. So, the end of 2019, start of 2020. I think this one took place in January 2020, actually. So, just before COVID. So, when I was 14, I was a bit of a weirdo. I'm not going to lie. I used to wear a lot of tracksuits and shit and cover my face, kind of like a roadman, honestly. And I don't know why I did this. I think it was because my homie at the time did this a lot as well, and we'd listen to the drill music and shit. Honestly, I don't know how I honestly cannot go back and listen to that music. The only drill artists I'd still listen to are AC 130, Pop Smoke, and Chief Keef, and that's about it. Anyway. So yeah, that takes place around that cringe era of my life, where I thought I was hard, but I wouldn't do nothing. Yeah, so it was myself, my homie, and two other homies. One of them was a guy, the other was a girl. They weren't dating or nothing. But yeah, and we were just doing what we're usually doing at this time. I think this was just after Christmas, so I had just gotten a Bluetooth speaker. And I was fucking delighted with myself. I had got a speaker for Christmas, and fuck yeah, I could finally blast the tunes. And so that's what we were doing on this day. We were blasting our shitty fucking music that we used to listen to, and somehow thought was good. Listen, right, we were 14. One of the lads was 12. Alright, you can't really fucking blame us. But yeah, so we're just doing what we normally do, being loud in some neighborhood, and just acting the maggot, really. And come up to it's really dark at this point as well, because it's obviously winter. It's December, January time, so it's still really dark, and we're wearing really dark clothing as well. And we look suspicious as fuck, even though we weren't doing nothing. We were just kind of listening to music, running around, being loud. We weren't really doing nothing illegal. We were just chilling, and my homie, the youngest one there, the homie who was actually in the HHC video, the first time trying HHC video, we come up to this building that's, I don't know if it's abandoned or still under construction, but, we're there, and we're just kind of chilling there, and, he starts fucking with the door handle, right? He starts messing with it and sitting on it and shit, right? But before this, right, someone said that they thought they seen a Garda car, right? So someone must have called the guards on us, right? And he just starts fucking with the door handle and just starts sitting on it. And then all of a sudden we see torches coming up the stairs, because where this building was, there's a giant gap and stairs and shit. Yeah. And we just see torches just coming up the stairs, and they're getting closer to us. And what do we see? Two fucking rugby player looking guards just ready to talk to us or arrest us or whatever, right? So the younger homie tries running away, but realizes if he keeps running he's going to get rugby tackled, so he just came back. And I was about to run but decided not to. And they got the younger homie and the other homie, and I was just left there with the girl, and they were talking to us, and they were asking our names, our ages. We told them the truth. They were wondering why are we outside with someone so much younger than us, and it's cause me and him were just really close, family friend, and his ma asked me to look after him or whatever, all normal stuff at the time. And I'm gonna be honest, that was a fucking terrifying experience. I was shitting myself because I didn't know what was going to happen. Now, luckily enough, nothing happened, because again, we were 14, 13, 12 between then, and we had nothing on us. This was before I started smoking weed and all that shit. So yeah, this this was way we had nothing on us. We looked suspicious, and we were acting kind of suspicious, but that's about it. We didn't actually commit any crimes or nothing. And you know what? That story was pretty short, so I'm going to tell you another encounter that I've had with the guards before. This was around, I think just at the start of just the start of spring probably of 2020. So I think just before the lockdown, or it could have been when they started putting the lockdown in place. Went outside with that same homie, the younger homie, and the man that we're with. We'll just call him Jack. So we're with the other homie. I forgot what I called him actually. So we're with the homie Joe from the HHC story time, and the other homie that we were just with, and I already forgot what I called him. I think I called him Jack. Yeah, Jack. So we're with Joe and Jack, the two homies from the previous story that I literally just told, and this time I'm with my brother as well. We're with my brother, and we're just chilling. It's like noon, like 12 noon maybe, and we're chilling. We're hanging out in that same spot where the guards caught us initially. And we're just blasting tunes. We're just blasting music. This time, we weren't even doing anything. And, we were probably wearing, T-shirts and stuff as well. And we were just chilling. And then we decide, oh, you know what? Let's go shop, right? So that's what we did. We started heading towards the shop. We turned off the music. We started heading toward the shop. And who pulls up right next to us? The fucking guards. And they get out. And they say... We've got calls of people acting the fuck in, I'm not going to say the housing estate, but yeah, acting the fuck in the housing estate we were hanging out in. Bro, what? We didn't even do anything. We're just chilling there. And they ask us to empty their pockets. But one of them just stuck his hand in Joe's pockets without even saying nothing. He just stuck his hands in his pocket. Keep in mind, Joe is 12 when this story takes place, right? And he just sticks his fucking hand in his pocket. And we're like, bro, what the fuck? That's insane. You can't do that. And they only found his phone and his wallet, but there was a vape in his pocket, but they didn't find that. And even if they did, that wouldn't have been a big deal anyway. We literally had nothing on us. We just, we were literally just being innocent kids, we're just being innocent 14-year-old kids, just chilling, listening to music. We were again, this was before we started smoking weed or anything like that, before we started drinking even, and we're just there listening to music, and these guards just pull up and just fucking search us and get our names for no fucking reason. And it was the biggest load of bollocks ever. Man, I have another story that takes place in the same place as well, again involving Joe and Jack, but this time there was this other guy that we were just hanging around with, and he decides to fucking smash a window. Yeah, he smashed a fucking window, and there was an undercover guard. He wasn't a guard, but he was an undercover guard. I'll just say that for making things easy on myself. He just pulls up beside the chap, and me and Jack just ran. We just sprinted. Even though we had technically no association with him, he came to us first and started doing shit that we didn't want to do, breaking windows. We didn't want to break windows. He just kicked in a fucking window and broke it. And we just ran away, and then we came back, and he was chilling. He was like, no, it's grand. I got out of it. Bro, what? Only in this fucking place, man. But yeah, those are some stories from my guard encounters from when I was 14. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.